Hello guys, my name is Meric and welcome. Now, a lot of you are wondering about the new max calibration if you are making a new account and do the buff, like getting high skills and stuff like that. And I will explain everything in this video. But before we do that, remember to subscribe and turn that notification button for more videos. With that being said, let's get started. Now, Valve did introduce us to the new medal systems, where they replaced or swapped my old MMR to new medals, and the actual MMR is still staying there, but a lot of players like Abid and so many pro players lost so many MMR. Like if they had 10k MMR, 9k MMR, they dropped to 6k MMR, like most of them. And in 5k bracket, they didn't actually get affected that much. And even in the lower bracket, like they only lost 100 MMR, 200, that's the max MMR that they lost. I heard some players saying like they lost a lot of MMR, like they had 2k and they dropped to 1k. I don't believe that shit until I see it by myself. But I don't actually believe it because the system is okay. So the system's still okay so far. It's kinda balanced. But there's some downside of the system, which we'll talk about later. But for now, let's talk about the max calibration in this, system. So before Valve did, reduce the calibration to 3.5, and a lot of you are wondering, is it still the same? Yeah, the sad answer is yes. It's still the same. Like the max calibration MMR I actually got with the new account was 3.4 or something like that. It was Legend 2 or Legend 3, I don't remember. So it's the max calibration for that. And even when I did recalibrate, I didn't lose that much MMR. Like I have 3 accounts. I recalibrated in my, the new one, which is Divine at the moment, Divine 2, I believe, and it was 5k and 70, and I got 5.2. So yes, it's like I gained some MMR, and I won only 7 games. The same story with 4k MMR account. I was 4.4, and I won 8 games out of 10, I believe, and I got like 4.6. It was okay. It was like I got ancient. I don't remember ancient what, like ancient 2 stars, 3 stars, or something like that. But it was okay MMR for me. I didn't lose MMR. And even in the 3k MMR account, it was 3.1, and I got 3.3. So basically, you need to play better. Like, don't blame the system for your poor performance. I played well. I gained a lot of MMR in order, to get a new medal or good medal. So the same thing will happen to you. If you are playing well, you will get a new medal or good MMR. But if you are making a new account, you will be stuck in 3.4, 3.5k average. That's the max calibration that you can get. Like you can't get better than that. That's the max that you can get. Now about how to get high skills or very high skills in Dota buff. If you are above 3.9 MMR, you can, but if you are not, you can't get it. You can't get as party MMR. Like if I'm playing like with my friends who got Divine 5 party, or their party are like 5k MMR, you will see, or even 4k, you will see in Dota buff they will say it's very high skills. But does it like affect if you are gonna calibrate again? No. Like if you are 3k, or even if this account is like a new account, no matter what, even if you got like in all pages very high skills in party MMR, or even sometimes in solo, you will still get in 3.5 MMR. That's the max calibration. You cannot get anything above that. Maybe in the future Valve will reduce it to 4k at least, but for now you will get only 3.5k MMR. And about the recalibration after 6 months or after 4 months, I believe, you will get the same MMR. Like you're not gonna lose shit. Like play 10 games, if you won like 7 out of 10, you will get the same tier. Like maybe you will gain some MMR like 200, 100 MMR. If you lost, you will lose like 100 and 200 MMR only. My friend lost like 8 games out of 10. He was 5.3. He dropped to 5.1. Or no, actually he dropped to 4.9 because he lost almost all of games. So yes, you will lose like 200, 300 sometimes. It depends on how you perform. And don't ask me about the roles because I played every single role. I played carry, I played support, I played roaming, I played mid, and even offlane. Like, I played every single thing. And it's not about that. Like, they only care about the win. If you win, you will gain MMR because it's 10 games. 10 games, like 4 games will give you 100 MMR. 8 games will give you 200. 10 games will give you like 225 or 250. So it's either losing 250 or maybe 300. I don't know how they actually count the MMR exactly, but it's like about that range. Like, it's not above like losing 200 or, you know, gaining more than 200. It's only gaining 200 or 3 or 2.5, I believe. So that's the max calibration that you can get. Now guys, please stop blaming your team and, you know, being like, oh, I believe I belong to like a Divine 5 or something like that. No, you don't. No, you actually don't. Like, if you are an ancient player or if you are like a legend player or whatever, you are there for a reason. Like, I played in other accounts and I gained a lot of MMR. What is your excuse? The thing is, there's a barrier between me and you. That you're not good enough. I'm an average player. Like, I'm not a guy that can boost every single account. Like, I barely can boost my accounts. But other boosters are like 7k players who actually just gonna play with 4k or 5ks. Like, if I'm 5k player playing mid and I'm against a 7k player, no matter what I do, mechanically I'm playing well, but he's still better. Like, trading and the harassment and shit like that. But they have better experience because they have like 7k MMR for a reason, and you have 5k MMR for a reason. You're not getting out of this MMR because you think you are cocky, you learned enough, and that's the thing that, like, it's your problem. My problem was, like, I wasn't cocky. My only problem was I play too much when I lose. Like, if I lost 3 games, I get tilted and I stop thinking. So I figure out that I need to stop playing after like losing 2 games or 3 games maximum in a row. Like, if I lost 3 games and won 1 game, I will try to play another game. If I lost it, I'm not gonna play again. Like, the max loss for me is like 100 MMR in every day. I'm not gonna lose more than that, because if I'm gonna just play, I'm gonna lose more, because I'm not mentally good like the other players. Like, I get tilted, honestly. Like, you saw me getting tilted at that Wraith King who bought his account. We even won like 4 versus 5 without him. He was farming, but whatever, we just won. But that's the only problem that I have. I'm still learning. I'm Divine 2 or almost Divine 3. Like, I need only like 50 MMR or something like that to get Divine 3. And I'm still learning. I'm still watching in my free time pro players who's playing safe lane, mid lane, or roaming. I'll be like, why he's roaming around minute 2? Is there a reason for that? And I will start asking myself questions and answer those questions after I watch the game. That's how you can get better. I watch from their perspective. I'd be like, oh wow, he's playing like so well in the mid lane. He's aggroing the creep, he's winning every single harassment, and he's doing his best. And I'll be like, yeah, I can do that, I can do that, let me practice that. I don't only watch like you and just say, I'll be like, I can try it later. No, I will try it immediately. Like, playing against a bot, or even playing against 1v1 with my friends and stuff like that. Also, playing with, you know, players who got a high rank, it will benefit you a lot, like as a party MMO or something like that. Like, for example, let's say I'm legend and I have a guy who's divine. When I play with him, I will get better. If I play with people who got, you know, legend, I'm still gonna be stuck in this MMO forever. But if I have like guys who have high rank, they will give me advices. I will get better because they are good, and I will, you know, start getting better because I'd be like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do this. Like, I need to TP mid to, you know, to counter gank and to help my teammate. But in 3k or 4k, they don't do that. They'd be like, oh, he died. If I go mid, I'm gonna waste my TP. I'm gonna stay in the lane and steal XP for no reason. I see this happening a lot. Like, for example, in 5k, I can't dive towers without knowing that the enemy just used TP. Like, if they use TP, I will check the enemy, like enemy support. I will ask my friends or my teammates, did they use TP? Did they TP to other lanes? Yes, I will dive because they have like 60-second cooldown on their TP. Therefore, I will use that time to, you know, kill the enemy mid laner or whatever. So that's how they do it in high bracket MMR. They don't dive like retards. Like sometimes they be like, okay, let's dive, and as soon they say a TP, they will just go back. They don't dive anymore because they will get counter killed. Like they will die, and they might even not kill the enemy mid laner. That's how you get better. You will see a lot of pro players doing that. So when you play with good players, you will get better. But if you are stuck, like let's say you have no one, like you only play with legends and stuff like that, how can you win? You will start watching the new meta, checking the new heroes, learning how to play them like a goddamn, you know, good players. Like if you are legend and you play like legend, you will never get out of that MMR. I'm not even kidding. I'm serious. I'm 100% serious. But if you are like legend and playing with, let's say, Storm, you play Storm Spirit like an ancient players, you will get out of that MMR because you are playing like an ancient players with Storm only. So that's why I say like practice 2-3 heroes so you can learn the power spike. You can even know when you can dive and shit like that. Like when can you go jungle, when you can dive, when you can rotate. All that you will learn it from playing like few heroes only. Like Bulldog is fucking playing 3 heroes only. Like if he's playing like another heroes, you will see him like playing like an average player, like a mediocre player. I'm not even kidding. Like I watched him playing, I don't remember, like Night Stalker. I was only laughing because he was bad. He's a good player, I get it. He's a TI whiner. He's a whiner, not winner. But anyway, he's a good player, I'm not even kidding. But still, he's not that great with some heroes, because he only played like few heroes. That's why, like for example, when you see Ortiz spamming here, do you think that he's spamming it to win? No, he's spamming it to learn. He's spamming Morphling to learn. Like in the new meta, he started spamming the shit out of Morphling. He even played against like 3 heroes that did already counter Morphling, and he won. Because why? He is better than them with playing this hero. He can outplay them. He can expect what is gonna happen. Like AA blast is gonna come in. I will try to dodge it. I'm not gonna go like a retard and initiate. Like I will wait for AA blast. I will try to, you know, initiate then disengage and stuff like that. That's how you actually can do it. I hope you guys like at least I did like teach you something out of this video. I know it's just video me talking. I didn't even write a script. I just want to talk about some stuff that you can learn. And also I want to do like Friday with Meric, like in the next Friday, where you guys can ask me questions and I will answer them. And I will put a hashtag for you guys, like ask Meric on Twitter and Facebook. And I will drop a link in the description for my new Facebook page where you can, you know, communicate with me. You know, I will do some memes there, and even maybe later I will, you know, hire some admins and, you know, to run the page. I hope you guys like my content. If you do, please subscribe and like the video so you can support me. And if you don't, you can dislike it and tell me why you don't like it. This is Meric. See you guys in the next video.